afternoon. So I wanted to do a quick reading on this fact that Fox News, aka, well, let's just call it what it is, Fox Alternative Facts channel, the Fantasy Fox, we'll just call it Fantasy Fox, they've been really downgrading Dr. Ford. And they conveniently found a Dr. Ford and used their salacious drama and put it on this Dr. Ford. Not one and the same. So they took salacious material they found on a different person named Ford and then conveniently transferred it over to make it seem as if it was this Dr. Ford. So the question I had, did they do this knowingly? Oh yeah, they did. They did it knowingly. So what I got, first thing that came out was gain. They did it for gain. Okay? They did it to hedge their bet. They were creating a narrative. Okay, here we have constructing, creating a narrative. Okay, because, why? Because in this game of chess, they are losing. He's failing in his game of chess. The energy is not good. It's not looking good for him. So they are constructing this narrative for political gain. Knowingly, they are doing that. Because they know that this is going to come down to judgment. To a judgment. And here we have the star card, which is usually Trump. So this is for the Trumpites to watch their judgment. And here's the card that says it all. They're playing to his base. Here it is. He's playing the violin. They're playing to his base, to Trump's base. So 100% they're doing it knowingly. The card that came up after that as I was throwing the reading was the completion. When I see this come up and it really doesn't have something to do really with the actual type of reading, then I say, okay, that's the information that's coming forward. That's the end of that. And that's all the information I needed, was that they're doing it knowingly. They're constructing a false narrative. That's why they're the fantasy channel. Taking somebody else whose name happened to be Ford, taking that information and layering it over this Ford. Okay? And most of Trumpites won't check out. They won't look to see if it's fact or fiction. They just accept it. Well, if it's on Fox, it must be credible news, so we'll accept it. Blindly following along in the alternative fantasy Fox channel. Okay, so this is, this is just so down and dirty, reprehensible what they're doing to take, somebody else's misdeeds and then layering it over as if it is this, as if it's this Ford, when it has nothing at all to do with her. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out. The joy of Fantasy Fox, alternative facts, aka the lies that they have no compunction about telling. Okay, I don't know how they can remain on as a viable channel and have the audacity to saying it's news. The only one that's on there that's reputable is this shepherd. Okay? The rest of them are all out for the bucks, and they don't care what lies they tell. They don't, they have no moral integrity at all. Okay? Just like this Alex Jones, who's got that, you know, they've thrown Alex Jones off of Facebook. They've, you know, so many things are coming up because he just absolutely makes up stuff. The most incendiary stuff he'll put out as if it's fact. And people actually buy into it. Unbelievably, they buy into it. And then he's got InfoWars, this channel, this thing that he puts out, that I'm sure a lot of people don't even look to see that he's behind InfoWars with all his crap, and he reports on himself as if he's a separate person. Really? That was kind of like the shtick that Nityananda Ashram does. They create a bunch of falderall lies, put it up as if it's fact, okay, for their base, and they buy into it hook, line, and sinker. And even when you show them court documents that prove 100% they're lying, they still don't believe it, okay? So much for false narratives and alternative facts and the people that use them. So I'm going to leave this here, but yeah, they're doing it knowingly.